fucking hoe.
I love it.
When are we starting?
I think I've got
As
it.
soon as we get this finished. Yep, I'm done.
Whenever Aaron figures out.
Hey, there we go. We're live.
We're live?
Yeah,
Live?
live.
Been live for actually 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
I like how as soon as we go live, nobody says anything.
Wait, we were live?
Yeah, we're live now.
We're live.
We're live?
Aaron, start us off. And...
Yo, can I...
All right.
Hit me up the link real quick.
Yo, bro, let me hit your jewel.
Yo, okay, bro.
Come on, bro.
All right, so
one time, please.
Let me go grab my vape, actually.
actually, to be honest, I need.
You should probably count us down before actually starting the fucking chat.
Yeah, whatever.
The fucking live stream.
We're live. Who wants to do the intro?
I got it. I got it.
All right.
Skate fast, eat ass. Let's talk about some football.
Takes a fat fucking hit on his vape. So topic I actually really wanted to start with because Aaron had brought it up is so far through the halfway mark of the season, most disappointing rookies so far.
One of the guys I gotta say is DJ Moore. Going up to the draft, he was hyped up so much as the best wide receiver in the whole draft, and he's not doing it.
Yeah, he's really not doing much of anything.
I agree with that.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
he was one of the quarterbacks in the draft.
but
And
look
now
at
the
the team.
Cardinals are terrible.
Look at the team he's on, though. He's on a team that's in complete rebuild mode. So, like,
that's true.
Like, I'd say more of Josh Allen being a disappointment.
Yeah,
okay. Not for me. Allen had no expectations from me, so he's not a disappointment.
I think the main thing I didn't like about Allen was when he came out and said, "Oh, there were 10 mistakes picked in front of me."
Yep.
And it's like, okay, bud, look where you're at now. You're on a 2-6 team. I don't know. A lot of those quarterbacks that were drafted just aren't doing it for me. I think Baker has the potential to be good. He's not really showing it right now. I don't know. He's doing a lot of stuff during games I don't like.
I think part of it was their head coach. I think once they get a head coach and a better system in the Browns.
The last 3 years for the Browns, it's been a coaching problem, not as much of a player problem.
Did you guys?
They've had talent.
Did y'all see the statistic? Like, Bill Belichick would have to lose like 968 games over the next.
It was somewhere around there.
To have a worse record than the Browns over like.
Bill Belichick used to be a Browns coach?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Yep, like 70s.
Wasn't Pete Carroll on the Jets?
Yep, it was him and Pete.
For a little bit. Yeah.
And then, just for a little bit, and then he went and coached the Patriots.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
When we drafted, I like Minka. Minka Fitzpatrick is playing very well for us. I think we need to play him more. Because right now
something that he barely played against the Texans the other day, and I was shocked by that.
Well, because for some reason, so basically what happened was Rashad Jones got hurt for those couple games. We moved. I want to say we were playing Robert Quinn and T.J. McDonald at our safeties, and we moved Minka to cornerback. And now Minka is basically only playing slot corner, which he's doing well there, but I feel like if he ever wants to, the guy and, really represent him being a number one, or a round one pick, he needs to play more. The guy I don't like that we drafted so far is Mike Gesicki.
He'll work out long run.
Maybe, but he needs to get the ball more. We drafted him to be...
Give him some break. He's got Brock Osweiler right now. Give him a break.
Yeah, but he also had Tannehill, and I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own, but Tannehill isn't that bad.
Well, but he's not that great either.
Like,
he's not that great.
Before all your receivers got hurt on Miami, like, Tannehill had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, almost 7 dudes to throw to, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we're starting AJ Derby, I think he's actually hurt right now. So I think like Gavin Escobar is our starting tight end. But it's like if we want, you know, Gesicki to evolve into, a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, Gesicki next Gronk, and
I don't know about next Gronk.
People are gonna have something to say about that.
Give him to next year and then grade him. I'd say
Hopefully.
more for Gesicki.
I hate, this is just a personal gripe of mine. I hate when people make comparisons
Yeah.
to other players because really, really good players are their own kind of like, I don't know. I just hate when people compare them together because
Usually, if I compare them, I'm saying by their skills, not saying they're going to be as successful.
yeah, see, that's exactly it. I think, you know, when you're that good, you have such a certain set of unreplicable skills.
Yeah.
See, that's what a lot of people are comparing Hopkins and Demaryius Thomas. Like they're saying that Demaryius Thomas now is basically an older version of Hopkins based on their stats. And I don't think so because I feel like Hopkins as a receiver will have a better stat line going forward than Thomas did, even with having Manning before Manning retired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopkins best wide receiver in the NFL. Don't at me.
I'll
I
at
wonder-
you and I'll tell you you're wrong.
I will also at you and tell you.
He's
I have a very
Don't
strong
at me.
case.
Don't at me.
Right now,
He-
I would say Juju.
Top
Juju's best in the
Top
league.
2.
Are you
I think-
kidding?
I think
Juju?
before
I'm gonna go with
he got
Juju.
hurt, Cooper Kupp was the best receiver in the NFL.
Are we
Before he
forgetting
got hurt.
Adam Thielen exists?
Yeah, I was about to
Okay, I was about to say, yeah, never mind.
Like-
Fucking Adam, best in the league. No one else
But
matters.
like, okay, so besides touchdowns, I would say it'd be Thielen, Hopkins, and Julio Jones. Because if you look at Julio Jones
For this
receiving
season,
yards,
maybe, but let's look at like the last 3 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Jakeem Grant.
Yeah.
Not even a question. Obviously.
obviously,
Obviously.
Rashawn Matthews.
Obviously, Josh Gordon.
Obviously,
True.
Josh Gordon, dude. Also, Jarvis Landry fucking sucks. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
he goes to the Browns. All right. Everybody thinks it's such a great move. He's gonna be such a good receiver there. He gets there. He barely catches
And
more
he
than
does
3
the same
passes a
stuff
game.
He did in
He-
Miami.
Exactly.
He catches
He's
the
a
ball
diva.
for
He's
7 yards
he's
and
still
goes down.
exactly. He's a diva. He doesn't really improve the team. In fact, I think he makes the team worse. He just brings down that energy and stuff.
You
I don't know
what?
about that much. I feel like he's
I
got a
would
good
Jarvis
skill set,
Landry-
but
On the same team with Odell Beckham Jr. and let's just watch the diva show that unfold because I think it would be beautiful.
I
Oh.
think Jarvis has a better skill set than what he's used for. But I agree he's not as much as he was hyped up to be.
I agree
think-
with Diva because I remember like a year or 2 ago when Jarvis Landry played for the Dolphins.
In the chat,
The Patriots were blowing the Dolphins out, and Jarvis Landry went in and got a touchdown, like in the late 4th quarter for like it was basically just a consolation score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Jarvis
what we
Landry took his helmet off and was slamming it, and was like getting all excited, and I was like, bro,
Yeah.
like you're still
He's-
gonna
he's
lose
a
the game.
diva. Yeah. You know, I mean, and it comes back to the same thing when we lost, when we got rid of Ndamukong Suh. Ndamukong Suh's good,
But dirty.
he's also dirty. But if you look at his stat line when he was in Miami, he never got more than 5 sacks.
Yeah.
You know, his his year in Detroit was amazing, but Ndamukong Suh was the premier pass rusher in
Yeah.
Detroit at the time. He was not when he was with Miami, and it showed. Cameron Wake was the #1 pass rusher.
Yes.
Now that he's with the Rams, he's still not the premier pass rusher. Aaron Donald is.
Yeah, but I also think
Oh,
that puts
wasn't it-
more.
Wasn't it
If you're trying to compare Aaron Donald to Ndamukong Suh, like
No, not even close.
two completely different spectrums. Like,
No.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is when Ndamukong Suh is not the premier pass rusher on a team like he was in Detroit, his numbers really reflect it.
Mm-hmm. That's true, but like, I also think that Ndamukong Suh being it kind of I guess in a way, yeah, it helps Aaron Donald. It can help him get more yards because defenders, they also have to worry about him. If they don't
It's
worry
just
about
the
him,
name. It's like when
then they're
J.J.
screwed.
He's a
Watt was
name.
healthy.
Yeah.
When J.J. Watt was healthy, but he wasn't doing as much, he's still J.J. Watt, so he's still gonna get attention.
Sue is there to take two or three
attention.
blocks each play.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Which really helped Cameron Wake, and I don't want to sit here and talk about Cameron Wake because I know I love him. I think he's a great player. Without Ndamukong Suh there, Cameron Wake's numbers have dropped off dramatically. We're halfway through the season. He has 1 sack. So it really comes down to that's the biggest problem I had with Ndamukong Suh was people hyped him up to be, this great. He gets a lot of pressure on the court. That I think he gets there, and he how to bull rush. He knows how to get there. He just doesn't put up the numbers that you would expect from a premier power rush defensive tackle like Aaron Donald, which I can't ever remember if they have Donald and tackle. So I think they move him around.
One guy I want to talk about that's really been blowing me out of the water this year is the Patriots linebacker Kyle Van Noy.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of stat lines about him, but he came out of Detroit to us in 2016, I think.
Yep.
And since then, in 2016, he kind of gave us that extra push we needed to win a championship. 2017, he was still kind of learning his role, but this year, he's really, really blown out. Blown up. I'm losing my words. Last week in Buffalo, he had a forced fumble. He strip sacked whoever the fuck Buffalo's quarterback was.
I'm not sure.
And got 2 sacks and 8 tackles. I mean, he just went off. And then in the Bears, week before last, he had something like 6 tackles and then that fumble recovery touchdown.
That had to have been a tough loss for Bears fans. That's totally different subject, but 1 yard short, that's rough.
Oh, I loved it. I was watching the game.
Oh, yeah, but...
How do you think they felt when they lost to the Dolphins? I mean... Because,
I think... Mitch Trubisky,
How do you think they felt when they lost to the Packers?
Yeah. Do you mean like Jordy Nelson getting that like last year? When they bombed it deep?
No,
or
this year.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind, I'm
Nelson,
dumb.
funny looking.
Jordy Nelson is funny looking.
No, he's a cutie.
So is Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, he is.
True.
You know who's really funny looking?
Something,
Mahomes.
Lamar Jackson is funny. Okay. Subtopic: the best looking person in the NFL.
Are we talking about anyone?
Yes.
Anyone. Players. Are we going players?
Players,
Sean,
yeah.
Players.
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay?
Oh.
Sean McVay is pretty an attractive man.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski, I want him to crush my head with his thighs.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Ryan
Ryan
probably
Tannehill's-
could.
Ryan Tannehill's pretty
Someone
pretty
said Jay Cutler, and I think that's the one.
I did say Jay Cutler because Jay Cutler's fucking Chad.
Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb.
Yeah, actually.
Definitely Joshua Dobbs or whatever his name.
Yeah, Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs. Jeez.
Josh Dobbs, dude, looks like a fucking lollipop.
But there's that one wide receiver for the Bills. He's got like a really
Kelvin
short
Benjamin?
head. I can't remember.
Kelvin
Yeah.
Benjamin?
No, he's like 4th string.
Oh God, I could not name
Zay Jones?
Terrell Poyer?
Oh, Zay Jones?
No, I'm gonna find it.
Terrell
Oh,
Poyer.
there's something I want to talk about.
Andre Holmes.
Hold on.
Andre Holmes.
Jesus. But there's something I do want to bring up that Aaron and Barry didn't bring up their last little podcast thing. Y'all didn't talk about the Ty Montgomery trade.
Yeah.
Hold. So
I explained it.
We are eventually. We have a whole list of. We wanted to cover the main 4 trades that happened yesterday, but in a couple later podcasts, we're going to go over every trade trade that's happened in the NFL.
We could go over Ty Montgomery right now if you do want
We
to.
can go over Ty Montgomery.
100%.
Montgomery's not
Also,
gonna do that much in
as
Baltimore.
a Lions fan, like I kind of get why Detroit did it, so they didn't have to repay Golden Tate.
Yeah.
But to trade Tate in the middle of the season, especially when he's a better receiver right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I know Marvin Jones is gonna have like a better year now, and Galladay, he's coming up from his rookie year, and he will progressively just get better, in my opinion. But to trade Tate and bring us back down to a 2-receiver set instead of a 3-receiver set, I feel like is going to hurt Detroit down the road this season.
Who's your guys' tight end right now? Because you guys got rid of Ebron.
Yeah. God, that was.
I couldn't even tell you.
That was another one that, like.
I'm kind of confused on why the Eagles even traded for Tate. I know Tate's a real good receiver, but they have Alshon, Aguilar, Ertz.
Who was it? I think one of them is hurt right now.
Alshon, remember?
Trying to win right now.
Alshon's hurt right now.
I feel like that's why. No, Alshon's back. Trust me. Like,
is he back?
Yeah, he's been back a couple weeks now.
Third and goal at Oakland 4 for the 49ers. Score is 7-3. 49ers are up.
I mean, yeah.
That's not a shock there.
If any team was going to lose, 49ers right now.
Both these teams only have one win.
Raiders are in rebuild mode right now.
Raiders are in full. Like I said, I kind of like what the Raiders are right now. I don't agree with getting rid of Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
If they could have paid him, but I do like the way that they finessed the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think, of course, first isn't worth for Amari, but long term, I think Amari will work out in Dallas.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to work on just like the simple way he plays his game, just like just catching, route running, literally just he needs to improve upon almost everything.
The basics.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Cowboys run a simple offense, so maybe.
Yeah.
That's true. What do you guys think of Dak Prescott?
Overrated.
That's
overrated, absolutely.
But I don't think he was overhyped. I do not.
I think he was overhyped and overrated. He had that one great rookie season with Zeke, and then the Cowboys returned to being the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's
Like, I mean,
because now people have tape on him, so he's easier to.
Exactly.
I don't think they'll get rid of him anytime soon.
No, he's definitely a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, he'll be their franchise quarterback if they keep Zeke. If they don't keep Zeke,
Prescott's a franchise quarterback.
Romo is not as bad as people want to make him out to be.
No, I love Romo. I honestly think he is one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time.
He's a better commentator than he is quarterback.
I think at one point Romo should have been a Texan, just for at least a year.
Probably
as a rental.
As a rental.
Anyway,
for real,
Dak,
so rental.
If Amari doesn't do anything in Dallas, that's gonna fall on Dak more, which means if this doesn't work out with Amari in Dallas, Dak's probably not the quarterback after whenever they have their next first round pick.
Right. They just lost their first round pick.
So next year they'll still if they don't draft a quarterback later rounds this year, they'll stick with Dak for one more year or so. But
you know what?
If he doesn't even work that year, but I don't know.
I definitely think the trades that are out the best right now from before the season started was the Vikings shipping off all their QBs. I think that those are best for everybody involved right now.
I feel bad for Bridgewater. He was going to New Orleans. We thought he was going to be the next to take over for Breeze, and now it looks like it might be Hill after Breeze is done.
If he had stayed with the Jets, he would be starting right now.
Well, didn't the Jets trade him?
The Jets did trade him.
Just wait.
But if he was still
replying to a comment, Chase Barnard, 49ers come to play, still at work, miss anything?
Still
the 49ers are up 14-3.
Niners are up 14-3?
Yep.
That's quite the score.
Yeah.
I
don't
want to switch topics or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm literally down to talk about whatever.
All right. Something I wanted us all to talk about, and y'all, Barry and Aaron, y'all already went over it in your last. I just kind of want to recap. Out of all the trades that happened at the deadline, which one do y'all think was probably the best and will help that team out the most?
Dicks to the
Haha,
Redskins.
Clinton Dix, for the Redskins is sending the Redskins deep into the playoffs.
I don't know.
Oh,
deep,
really?
it's gonna
I'm
help
saying
them
deep.
longer term.
I'm saying they
those-
are champion. They are NFC Championship contenders.
So
no,
you're saying
no.
Redskins are going to the playoffs, deep into the
Deep.
playoffs.
I think that's real good for them long term. Not this year.
I don't know if they could beat the Saints, Rams.
Yeah,
They can't. There's no way they'll beat the Rams.
I can't see them getting that deep into the
take,
playoffs.
And if it's wrong, then I'm wrong. But if it's right, then I'm a visionary.
You're wrong.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Redskins are a dark horse team. So
Dark
I feel
horse
like
I can agree with. They're not making a deep playoff run, but
I
not
could
this-
see them
they need
making a
some
deep
serious
playoff run. I
weapons.
honestly.
they
Okay,
really need some
because
weapons.
look at their secondary. Their secondary is insane. They got Haha Clinton Dix, DJ Swearinger, Josh Norman, and whoever the fuck their cornerback 2 is. But those three right
Yeah.
there.
But the
Kendall
thing is,
Fuller.
I don't think Alex Smith can keep up with Drew Brees or can do anything.
If Alex Smith could do it in Kansas City, why can't he do it in Washington?
He did it because he had Mahomes breathing down his neck.
Mm-hmm.
God, can we take a second to talk about how great Mahomes is going to be now and in the future?
You know what would be the funniest thing ever?
Mahomes to the Patriots.
No. He finishes this year with 5,600 passing yards, passing
Oh
touchdowns,
my
and then just
God.
fucking retires. And then he's just done. He just retires. And then we spend the next, 25 years wondering, oh, what could have been. But
All
no.
right, I know I played great, but I want to make you guys angry, and I'm retiring.
I'm officially
I
retiring.
know I beat Manning's record, so I'm out of here.
I'm done.
So
See you, sucker.
here is reading comments from Chase Barnard again. Dix is good, but I don't know about this year. He doesn't better gear out the offense though. AP is old. I don't know. AP's been doing pretty good. When's he gonna run out of steam?
No, AP's been killing.
I think because he is getting old. He's getting up there. AP, I think he's still gonna have a very big impact on this Redskins offense for sure. But even if they don't, they do have other weapons like Tyreek Hill, Hunt, and Kelsey. By the way, Frick is in chat. By the way,
Which
Frick's in chat?
yeah, he is.
Shrek's in chat? Hi, Shrek.
uh,
I thought you said Shrek. That was...
Jesus.
I just said hi to Shrek.
Basically the same person.
Basically,
he does
believe
agree
that-
with the playoffs, but he says that they think they're gonna lose in the divisional round.
Dolphins go 6-10, make it to the fucking wild card.
Imagine.
Dolphins go 6-10, make it to the wild card, win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So
And then with Brock Osweiler for the entire road.
Brock Osweiler playing every position. They cloned him.
It's just him running around by himself.
So here's something I wanted to talk to y'all about. Who y'all think? I mean, I know there's people that there's already set basically playoff pieces like Kansas City, the Patriots, New Orleans, and the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think fills out the rest of the playoffs on both sides?
I've got my.
I've got the
prediction
Bears.
If y'all want to hear mine.
I'm gonna say this, and I know you guys are a Dolphins fan. I do believe that the Dolphins still make
Stop
the playoffs.
already.
No.
Because think about it.
No.
The Dolphins
Nope.
are never
Nope.
officially eliminated from the playoffs until like week 16.
Sorry,
he's not-
I'm
he's
choking
not
on your
wrong.
bullshit.
They don't get eliminated.
Oh my god. I
Dolphins
mean,
making wild card round. Going at me.
So here's how I see AFC going. I see it being Chiefs at 1, Patriots 2, Texans 3, Pittsburgh 4.
Pittsburgh's in a downward spiral.
Yeah.
They don't know
They
what's
are,
going on.
But they're the best team in that division right now. So I think they
I
can win out the
disagree.
division.
I think it's the
Due to
Bengals.
the fact that the
The
Bengals,
Bengals?
I think it's the Bengals.
like to fuck up easily. They do. They like to mess up terribly at the right time. Like we watched it they almost messed up to Ryan Fitzmagic last week. They lost to Pittsburgh and Kansas City. I mean, Kansas City is a granted one. Kansas City's on fire right now.
Yeah.
But
I think the Bengals finished fine, but I don't have them winning the division.
I think the Bengals and the Chargers end up in the wild card as 5 and 6.
My AFC.
No, I think there's a very, very, very possible chance that if the Patriots win this game against the Packers, and if we can just bang it straight to, I think we could see the Patriots in the number 1 seed. But it really depends on how we play during this Packers game and how we play for the rest of the season. Because the Chiefs have easy games, and after this Packers game, both of our schedules are just kind of walkthroughs.
The Chiefs play the Rams in like week 12.
That'll be good.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a tie. That'll be like 75 to 90.
Here's what I've got for the AFC. I've got the Patriots at 1 and Chiefs at 2. Also, I've got Texans at 3. I still have the Steelers winning their division at 9-6-1. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Chargers and Bengals at the wild card.
Chargers, Bengals at wild card. I can see that.
I think the Chargers are a good overall team. I don't think they can win a division this year with the way Kansas City is playing, but I think they're a good enough team to get into the playoffs this year.
I actually have it really close. I have Chiefs 13-3 and Chargers 12-4.
Watch the freaking Giants go 9-7.
Okay, speaking about the Giants, everyone is mad on how Eli Manning is doing this year, but I have been saying for like 2 years that it's been time for the Giants to get rid of Eli Manning.
Most people have been saying that.
He's like 4th in passing
besides
right now.
Giants fans. That's because they're always behind.
That's because
he's always good.
Against the Falcons. The game against the Falcons, Odell and Sterling Shepard both had over 150 yards received.
Hey, I'll be right back.
That's a lot of yards.
Let's see.
So, I mean, my NFC playoff picture is Rams, Saints, Vikings, and then Seattle.
Looks like we're gonna pull Ozzy in, by the way.
Seattle teams.
Copycat.
5 will be
Carolina.
Will either be. Now this is a long shot. Just depends on how Detroit plays on Sunday. Will determine this. They can easily not make the playoffs this year if they play like shit on Sunday. And I kind of expect them to because something is. I don't think it's Patricia. I don't think it's Quinn. There's just something that's not clicking with them right now.
Dolphins. The Dolphins will have every single seed locked up in the AFC, and we'll just play ourselves 6 times. Bet. Just wait for it.
I kind of wanted to my idea was who do you? This is gonna be kind of a more of suggestive. You're thinking about
Aaron is talking right now.
Can you not hear me?
Why can't you hear Aaron?
It's probably gotten muted.
I don't know. Aaron keeps going after me.
So I was thinking,
Bracken.
who do you think wins the 2019 draft?
Wins?
Who wins the 2019 draft?
I think it's hard.
Before we go back to that, can I say my NFC? Because I've got some.
Oh yeah.
Kind
Can you guys hear me?
Right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right.
Okay, good. Perfecto.
So, for NFC, I've got Saints and Rams. They're both 13-3, so that's real close there. And then I have the Redskins at 3. And the NFC North fans are gonna like this. I have the Bears winning the division.
I have the Bears winning the division too.
Packers don't make the playoffs because the Vikings get the last wildcard spot.
Yep.
Ooh, hot take.
No, I don't think we make the
playoffs. I gotta
playoffs.
pull up my freaking schedule prediction. I gotta find it now.
I've got the Bears finished 10-6 and Vikings and Packers both at 9-6-1, but the Vikings get it over the Packers because I think later in the weeks when they play again, Vikings will beat the Packers.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can go back to predictions, but someone asked who will win the 2019 draft, and
It's hard to say anybody but the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
yes, I feel
Right
like
now, yeah, you have to.
Raiders are clear choice.
Except
Yes,
the
but
Raiders
what,
have
they already have
drafted
3
badly
first-round picks
before,
right now, right?
and that's what I'm thinking about. Like,
But they have
often
3 chances.
I know, but
Here's a hey. Let me point this out. Let me point this out. Is can you guys hear me?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. The receivers. Is there any receiver you'd take in the top 10? So first off, let's get that out of the way. Is there any receiver you want to take out of Hollywood Brown? Is DK Metcalf declaring? Does anyone know yet?
I think
I
I
he
haven't heard
is.
anything yet.
I don't know who.
He's
if
the only
I pick
receiver I'd take.
anyone,
DK Metcalf would be the only one I'd take in the top 10.
I don't know. These last few drafts look, and it seems when people reach early and take any wide receivers in the top 10 or so, they
Unless
haven't
you
been
know they're
working
gonna
out
pan
right
out.
so far.
Because who do you got really panning out right now? You got Will Fuller. Wasn't he taken 26 overall?
I
think
think
so.
so. Yeah.
He's the biggest
Something
name
like
that's been
that.
taken recently. Will
Yeah.
Fuller 26. Dez was taken, I think, 21st, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Ridley at 18, I think.
Yep. Calvin Ridley's playing well.
Yeah,
Playing
and then
great.
PJ Moore was 24, I think. Well,
He hasn't
somewhere in
done
there.
a thing.
Well, you look like one of the big needs right now for the Raiders is receiver.
So
I could see them looking
I
at a
got
quarterback.
Raiders #1 overall taking Nick Bosa.
Yes, I like that. I love that.
yeah,
can
the
see that.
first. they
I
pretty
can-
much have-
And it makes sense because for some reason John Gruden can't figure out why they don't have a pass rusher.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take Nick Bosa.
I can see that, and I love that. 100%.
They might be taking the quarterback. I don't
John
think
Gruden's
Gruden's
just-
sold on
I
the
think the
car.
only one that I think they may take is Greer.
I love Greer cheese.
Yeah.
Depends on where they are. I
Right.
guess where.
And I also think they take
I
with one of those picks. I think they take Greedy Williams.
they probably
Okay.
easily could.
Yeah, I haven't-
So wait, who's they've got their own pick? They've got the Cowboys pick. and
I need to
the Bears.
look.
Now I want to mention this about the Cowboys. It's probably where do you guys think they finished? 9-7, 8-8, somewhere in there.
Yeah, middle of the
Yeah,
pack.
7, 9, 8, 8. Yeah, something
I
like
want
that.
to point this out. The past few drafts, they've hit mostly in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I want to point out Jalen Smith as the big one.
Mhm.
It was a waiting game for him, but look at him now.
True.
And then
True.
Chidobe Awuzie, lockdown corner in the making right there.
But
Ooh,
Cover.
that kind
what
of.
about Taco?
Taco is one of those guys that see a lot of people give the Cowboys flack because they didn't take TJ Watt.
Yeah.
True.
But you look at it like this. 28th overall is like really early second round.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All the good players that you really want, they're pretty much gone.
Yep. I think Taco is a good player. I don't know if you deserve to be picked 28th overall. I would have liked TJ better, but I do like Leighton now.
I think one of the
Leighton.
worst draft picks from last year was the Steelers taking Terrell Edmonds, who
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
projected to go. What,
I think it was a third
round?
rounder. Yeah, third
Yeah.
rounder.
And he was taken late 20s.
Now I want to point this out. I had Gallup as a first round grade. I had a first round grade on him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why?
that may be a hot take, but I had a first round grade on him. Now I did.
I can
No.
agree where he might turn out and pan out eventually.
Yeah.
No, I want to point out his Colorado tape. The man had, I think, 2,000-yard seasons with Colorado.
Hey, Mookie wants to join.
Who the hell, Mookie?
I think he's a Patriots account. He's like a Boston account.
Woo!
Woo! You know what I want to do?
Someone that's really worked out for the Lions though this year, Frank Ragnow.
I can get
Ragnar, oh my gosh, that man looks good.
Yeah, Frank Gore, pretty fucking good.
Now, I wanna point out something. Deshaun Hand.
Yes, he looks
no
pretty
idea
good.
who these players are. I don't pay attention to college football at all.
No, he's a pick from the Detroit Lions. What was it? 6th round last year?
Yes,
somewhere around there.
I think it was the 6th, wasn't it?
You know who looks good, and like he might not have the best rookie year. I think down the line he's going to be really good for Detroit. Is Kerryon Johnson?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that man looks
for
good.
sure.
Fucking
I think
burned
he's
us,
showing-
dude.
No,
Fucking slapped through the Dolphins.
no, he
Really
was round
funny.
4. Deshaun Hand was round 4. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Round 4.
Yeah,
But I want to point out
Detroit-
something specifically about him. PFF, I think, had him graded as one of the top defensive talents in the later rounds, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year, when the Patriots were on the clock in the first round, I really wanted them to draft Lamar Jackson.
I was so afraid they were going to take a quarterback, and
Because
that's the last thing I wanted.
we had gotten rid of Jacoby and Garoppolo, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of glad we didn't take Lamar Jackson, because if Bill Belichick,
If
and
Bill
the
took
front
Lamar,
office were to take a quarterback, it really would have signaled to me that he felt that Tom Brady was faltering.
Yeah.
Now, Tom Brady hasn't had a Brady-esque season so far. But in the same way that he's a second-half player, I think he's really going to show up in the second half.
I was-
I really
I
am
wanna-
glad that we took Sony Michel, because
I was
I love
confident that they were going to take Mason Rudolph from Oklahoma State, so I got to rep Oklahoma State.
No.
but I really thought they were going to take
there's
Rudolph.
something specifically I want to talk about this. I linked earlier about that Jerry Jones press conference.
Uh-huh.
The interesting thing is it's not. It's weird. It's listed as a football related matter.
Do you think they might be trying to fire Jason Garrett?
Not
Maybe.
Garrett. If anything, it'll be Linehan.
Yeah.
They're trying to sign Kaepernick just to cut him.
just so they don't get sued.
Just so they don't get sued.
Chase Barnard says
I like how-
Brady keeps up those fantasy points, though. Yeah, he does.
Now,
I like how,
one of my sources, aka John Machota, apparently
sexual.
it's a Ring of Honor edition is what's being labeled as actually.
Huh. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Is that my boy
So
Ozzy?
it's probably Tony Romo and DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, that's Ozzy.
that's
Tony
what.
Romo could just be in the Hall of Fame.
Tony Romo should be.
I think he
without
will.
doubt.
Well, okay,
I
let's
think
let's
so.
look at it this
I
way.
think he'll be a third. He won't be a first ballot. He will not be a first.
No, he won't be first ballot.
Hall of Fame.
But also, I feel like Eli Manning, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He won't be first ballot either.
Sadly.
Sadly.
There's one
You can't say
Cowboys
sadly.
player.
Besides these past 2 years, Eli had a pretty good career overall. Like
Yeah.
2
Oh,
Super
I know.
Bowls.
I just
Don't
like
get
Eli.
me started on Eli. I will trash that man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Eli has made some mistakes.
You know who really deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Jay
Who?
Cutler.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I mean,
Oh my God.
Who
you know what?
deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Patrick Mahomes after he retires.
Okay, you know what? How about this?
you know who really
One of
deserves to
them-
be in the Hall of Fame?
Tom
Who?
Brady.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Watch Tom Brady not get into the fucking Hall of Fame.
Okay, you know what? Okay, listen to this. I think one of the most underappreciated tight ends in like more recent NFL. I think it has to be. I think it has to be Jason Witten. To be 100% honest.
He's still-
Without a doubt. He's going to be a
Underappreciated or equal? Like
He
Underappreciated.
is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
Oh wait,
He is second.
we got a
he
frick.
is-
We got a frick
Witten
message
is
here.
Witten is second all time in Cowboys yards. But he was a better blocker than Gonzalez. He was a better
Mhm.
overall tight end. in general than everyone else on that list.
True.
Let me read this
Hey,
Frick comment first.
why is the name of this the Patriots suck? Come on.
No reason. Anyway, so Frick says, Eli got carried by great defenses to 2 Super Bowls and plays as an average trash QB with Odell. LOL.
That is actually fact.
Why are there 8 people in here?
2 people have their mic muted, so it's fine.
Okay, it's like there's supposed to be 6.
What?
Okay, I want to
Pulled up
point
some
out.
extra chairs
That's
to the
because
table.
both Ozzy and Scoot jumped in, and then
No, Domtron
So-
came in, but that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as
So,
it doesn't get too hectic.
so how's everyone enjoying Tank Bowl 3?
What? What?
Oh,
It's our NFL discussion.
Tank Bowl 3. It's probably the best Tank Bowl out of all of them.
Frick made a really good comment in the chat. He says Eli got carried by great defenses to 2 Super Bowls and
I
plays
just-
as an average quarterback, or plays as an average to trash quarterback with Odell. I
I feel
I've
like
never
somebody
agreed
just
with-
read that.
Yeah,
Okay,
read that 2 seconds ago.
I want to point this out. If I remember right, what were the 2 Super Bowl years for Eli? 07 and 2010, right?
Yeah.
his 11, I think.
It was
07
like
and 11.
8, 11.
It was
11.
07 and 11, I believe.
Was it?
Wait, look at this up real quick.
I mean, he has the same amount of Super Bowls as Peyton Manning in half the attempts.
Okay.
It was 08 and 12. It was not 12. What?
I think it was 12. Well, I think they mean like 2011. The Super Bowl was played in 2012.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so first off, so you got on the defense on the 07. Was it 07, right? Or was it 08? It was a 16-0 year for the Pats.
07.
I think you mean 17 and 1 or 18 and 1. They actually won.
So that year they still had. Oh wait, let me look at the.
I mean, Trey Flowers is the best, offensive lineman in
I don't
history.
think that's it.
Trey
Look at the
Flowers.
08 team.
Is it Trey or
Did
Eric?
you just say?
Two of them.
Trey
Did you
Flowers
just
is
say?
the end for the Patriots.
Who's the guard? Flowers. Son? Eric?
I think it is Eric.
Eric?
Yeah, it's
Because
Eric.
there's 2
Yeah,
Flowers.
It's Eric. It's
So
Eric.
okay, so this defense. So this was the defensive roster. They only had one first-team All-Pro defensive player, which is no, they only had one Pro Bowler on that defense, which is the weirdest thing. OC Umenyiora, or however you pronounce that. OC Umenyiora, defensive end, had if I can find, he was 26. See if I got anything on him. I can't find anything on him, but here's a quick boil down of their starters for that year. They still had Michael Strahan at the time. OC Emenyiora was the guy who made the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Robbins, Barry Cofield, Antonio Pierce, Matthias Kiwanuka, Koika Mitchell. Those are your middle linebacker and your 2 linebackers. Antonio Pierce to Koika Mitchell. Your left corner was Aaron Ross. Right corner was Sam Madison. Strong safety James Butler, and free safety Gilbert Gibril or whatever Wilson. Only one of those players was a Pro Bowler.
True.
So I mean, but I think overall they're one of the best defenses, though.
I mean, you don't necessarily got to send everyone on your defense to the Pro Bowl to have a good defense.
I mean,
Right.
that's
True.
what the Rams are trying to do right now.
Skipped out on the Pro Bowl,
So
it's not listed.
hold up,
The Rams are just going all
Actually-
in.
hold up.
They're gonna get their bill next year, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck."
07. They only had the 17th ranked defense. The Giants did.
That's not even. It's not
They
even
only have
average.
the,
It's a. Actually, no, that's
that's
average.
towards the bottom. That's about that's average.
The
It's
Rams
like
are gonna see
starting to
that
go
hit.
to the bottom.
Aneurysm.
What was it? 2012 was the other year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Oh wait, no.
Yep.
I
Okay.
do have a
This
new
is
topic
Super
after we're
Bowl.
done with this.
Won their
I'll
other
be right
Super
back.
Bowl? It doesn't feel like it was.
I'll look it up just to double check.
It was. I just looked it up.
Yeah,
It
like,
was.
it's one of those things that sounds crazy to like, because that was 6 years ago. So like,
Yeah.
Do you guys want to move to a new topic?
Yep.
I want to real quick. I'm looking at that again on that defense. They only had one Pro Bowler on the 2012 year.
I was actually gonna hop out. I gotta take care of some things, so
All right, man.
I'm going to bow out for the night.
all right,
All right.
we'll see you later, Barry.
All right, thank you
All right.
for
See you,
showing up
Barry.
for my TED talk.
Time limit for TED Talk.
All
This is why. Wait, so
Later,
who's
guys.
leaving?
We live in a society.
Yeah, I'll see you later, man.
Barry, Dolphins boy. All right, peace out, guys.
Yep, see you.
So anyway, let's start ragging on Brocktober.
Dolphins
The
suck.
best month.
Okay, I want to bring this up though. What is it with Brock Osweiler?
In
I can't decide if he's got skill or
Okay,
not.
so like those 7 games where Manning got hurt, he played decently. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, and he was winning. And so
He's
a lot
the
of
less
people
decent
went
Ryan
in
Fitzgerald.
high.
Hey, not too
A lot
much
of-
of my boy Fitzmagic now.
A lot of people like went high on him, like the Texans. They signed him to that $70 million deal
Mhm.
because they thought, oh, this guy, this is it. This is the dude we need.
Then he got outperformed by Tom freaking Savage.
And then Miami just signed him as backup. They were like, you're not great, but you're better than what we have right now. So play
He
him
wasn't
up.
better than Cutler.
Well, I mean, Cutler
No
was-
one's better than Cutler.
Cutler was
Smoking
gonna retire. So I mean, he had another year in him.
Okay, guys, I want to bring up this. I want to bring up the Cowboys defense. They are, I think, what is it, number 3 overall right now in overall defense?
See, that just doesn't make any sense. How
Yeah.
someone like the Cowboys are 3 overall compared to like the Rams and the Bears.
Now I want to bring up Byron Jones though.
Okay.
Pro
What about
Football
him?
Focus has him graded as the number 1 corner throughout the first 8 weeks of the season.
All right.
He has only allowed one 100-yard receiver, and that was a very special case because it was DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
He averages 60 yards. Well, no, the most he's allowed is that 100-yard game, but like he shut down Odell, and I mean that's
Shut down.
I mean not part of Eli as a QB, but still the man couldn't get open.
I mean, I don't think Odell is as good as everyone says he is. He had that one great catch.
Against Brandon
Odell is good.
Don't get me wrong.
He's
Odell
good.
is
People
a
just
good
overrate
player,
him and
but,
underrate him. He's like somewhere in between where most people say he is.
like, I
So
don't
what
think-
you're saying is he's average.
Yes, he's really an average receiver. I mean, he could get better if they had a better quarterback than Eli right now. But
I think they
whole
should
offense
start
could
Kyle
get better.
Atlanta.
I'm back. What are we talking about?
didn't he get arrested?
Yeah,
Yeah, he got arrested.
What, he's gonna
let's see.
play. He's gonna play.
We're talking about the Cowboys defense.
He's not even gonna.
What
be
happened
on
to-
the
So,
Giants
hold up. Speaking of orange jumpsuits,
Aaron
Michael
Hernandez.
Kendricks.
Oh yeah. I didn't hear his sentencing. What was it?
He's only
Uh,
suspended for 8 weeks.
Yeah, they reduced the suspension. He's only suspended for 8 weeks now.
So we can come
So
back like week
theoretically, he
15.
could come back if the Seahawks somehow make a playoff run. Theoretically, he could come back to the playoffs.
So he would be back like week 15.
help that defense out.
16.
It's starting to
I think
come back alive a little bit.
And the sad thing is they're going to lose Harold Thomas probably, and he's probably going to sign with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think that's a probably. I'm pretty sure that's a guarantee at this point. Earl Thomas, you know, he flips off. He's flipping off the Seahawks
Patriots
sideline.
sign him epic style.
Oh my God! Please no, no, no.
Earl, come join the Patriots. The Cowboys were just a distraction.
No, you're doing it wrong. Well, I don't know if we're gonna sign Earl Thomas. I mean, I think we're pretty okay with the players we have now, and Earl Thomas would bring a lot to our team.
I don't know. So
And
I
then
want to talk.
the next day-
So, do you think Dez will be signed by anyone
No.
at any point?
Not
I
this
think
season,
he's
no.
Not this year.
Maybe this off
Is he
season.
done though?
He's not done.
Maybe
Nah.
this offseason. I feel like maybe someone will go, hey, we do need, some receiver help. Dez
Someone's
isn't.
definitely gonna sign him, just probably not this year.
Who do you think does it though?
Honestly, I see Dallas resign.
I can't
Really?
see Dallas. I can see the Raiders. I can see the Raiders. Yeah. Is that
Or should I
a
say
cat?
Meowing.
That's my little brother. He's just trying to annoy us.
Punch him.
Roundhouse him.
Okay.
So
Frick said that the
Haley.
Redskins might sign him.
They've been fired forever ago.
Oh no.
I don't think.
Maybe not Todd Haley, but
Todd
Hugh
Haley may get
Jackson.
hired again.
Also, Frick said to punt your brother.
I don't agree with as much as Todd Haley, but Hugh Jackson should have been gone a while ago.
I will say
Hugh
this: I think Hugh
Jackson
Jackson would be a really good offensive coordinator, a bottom tier head coach.
Who?
I think Hugh should have been fired when they went 1-15.
Yeah, I don't
Hugh
know
should have
how
been
he
fired
kept
when
his
they went
job.
You
Oh,
should
and
replace
16.
Jason Garrett.
He'd probably do better.
Replaces Jason Garrett goes.
Hugh should replace Bill Belichick when he retires.
Amari Cooper has a 2,000-yard receiving with 25 touchdowns. Dak Prescott's MVP.
Remember his rookie year? They were actually thinking that could be the MVP.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just like they thought he'd be the Heisman winner the one year.
Shoot, that man, he was good that year though. Really good.
Just wait, score update. The 49ers get a field goal before the end of the half. It's 17-3.
Okay, let's talk about that QB though.
Holy
Let's talk
shit.
about him.
That is
Matt Nolan, right?
New Tom Brady. Right there.
Yeah, I agree,
Jimmy
100,000%.
Garoppolo is going to ride the bench for the rest of his career because this man's about to take over.
Jimmy's
What are
gonna
his
get
stats
traded
for the
to
game?
Jags.
Jimmy's
that
gonna
guy.
get traded to the Jags.
Please don't.
Jimmy's
his name?
the Jags.
Jimmy just hops around the league for the rest of his career.
I don't know. I don't really get how the Jags thought Bortles was going to be a good enough back to continue on. I'm trying to figure out
Hold
what
up.
went through their heads. To
I
go,
want to point
"Hey,
this out about the Bortles extension. It was only 2 years,
No, I thought it was 3 years.
2 or 3. It's
think it
not
was
a
3.
It's not long term. They know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a league where you want to win kind of now to kind of solidify yourself as,
I
hey, we're
think
ready
the
to
Jags
go."
thought-
What QB was ready now with what they have that they could have
Teddy
drafted?
Bridgewater,
Other than
Bridgewater,
Teddy.
Bridgewater.
Okay,
Tyrod.
Bridgewater.
Tyrod is not the
No.
answer.
Mm-mm.
Tyrod is not the answer.
Tyrod would have done better.
You see what he did in Cleveland?
He would have done better in Jacksonville than Cleveland.
He was good in
100%.
Buffalo, and I hate that they did that to him.
Okay, you know what?
And-
How
I
about
guarantee
this?
Buffalo wishes they had him now.
So let me ask this: Nathan Peterman.
No. Let's not talk about Peterman. Let's talk about Rashawn McCoy. Rashawn McCoy. Look.
No, we're talking about Peterman.
No.
We're talking about Peterman.
Why?
We need to talk about the trash that is Buffalo.
So he's starting this week.
Wait, is he actually?
Oh, dude, the Bears are going to utterly destroy.
Hey, we thought the Bears would destroy Osweiler.
Hey guys,
Brocktober.
play the
God.
Bears defense.
Okay, so I take Brock Osweiler, Peterman.
I
I
would too, and that's saying a lot.
take random Bills fan who threw the dildo at Brady.
Frick says,
Peterman.
name one player Bortles
Nah,
can
bro, the
throw to.
Patriots fan with the beer has more accuracy than Peterman. They should sign him.
Name one player.
The depth
Did someone
chart
say
should be-
name one player Bortles can throw to?
Yeah, that's what Frick said.
Nathan Peterman.
Throw it to him on the
Peterman.
bench.
Bortles can throw to T.J. Yeldon, Carlos Hyde.
Carlos
Dante
Hyde isn't a
Moncrief,
receiving back. Don't even. He cannot catch.
Okay, let's look at his
Dante
receivers.
Moncrief,
Does Bortles
Dede
actually
Westbrook.
have any good receivers?
Yeldon is a receiving back.
Okay, wide receivers.
Yeah.
Does Bortles really have any? He doesn't really have a
Dante
supporting cast.
Moncrief?
Other than let's point this out. Marquise Lee was the only guy they had before he got hurt.
You
Yeah.
know he's not even with the Jags, right? He's with the Cowboys now, isn't he?
No, that's Hearns.
No,
That was
yeah,
Alan
that's Hearns.
that
Oh,
got
was it?
to the Cowboys.
Yeah,
So is
Hearns
Lee
is
still-
garbage.
Is Lee still with the Jags?
Yeah, he
Who?
is.
Marquise Lee? Yeah. He got hurt. He's on IR, I think now, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
Did he tear his ACL or what
I
happened?
think so.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I could look it up real quick.
It was at an MCL. Like it was something bad.
Mhm.
So okay, let's talk about the Leighton Vander Esch pick. I want to discuss this. So I remember with the draft, I really wanted Ridley or Moore, but now I'm warming up the Vander Esch a bit more.
Well, he's a top-rated rookie in the league,
Yeah,
isn't he?
Van Der Esch wasn't necessarily a bad pick, but even not the pick
Yeah,
the Cowboys fans
he's gonna-
wanted.
I think he's gonna be pretty good under the coach, under like Sean Lee, like teaching him the ropes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Marquise Lee injured his knee against the Falcons in the preseason, and he was out for the year.
That was pretty much their year, pretty much. 'Cause he was the only guy Bortles had a rapport with. pretty
Somebody said in
much.
chat, imagine if the Jags drafted Lamar Jackson.
I bet they wish that they would have, because Blake Bortles has turned into Blake Bortles.
Are
They're
you
gonna tank
surprised?
and draft Drew Lock, aka Bortles 2.0.
Okay, I have a question.
Mhm.
Would you rather start Nathan Peterman or Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles.
Bortles, yeah. I don't want
Yeah,
4 picks.
Bortles.
Peterman for the memes.
I'll take 2 picks.
Peterman is trash.
I'll take
What
2
if
picks.
What if Nathan Peterman gets traded and he turns into
Balls
the
out.
GOAT?
Traded to the
know.
Patriots, benches Brady.
Shows how much of a system QB Tom Brady really is.
Oh god.
Peterman is the
Shred.
ultimate. Peterman is the ultimate anti-system QB.
Hey, so everyone needs to go to NFL's Instagram page and at Adam Rank NFL, because he said Carr would get 3 touchdowns tonight, but don't add him.
Wait, who NFL's Instagram?
Yeah.
And where am I going?
The guy's name is Adam Rank NFL. It's
So
on
3Ds tonight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what's the score right now?
17-3.
Going into halftime 17-3.
What happens if Nick Mullins actually comes in and helps the
Sam
49ers?
These NFL gods.
What happens if Nick
The football god show no mercy. Amen.
What happens if Nick Mullins comes in and wins the next 9 games for the 49ers? And they
Well,
actually
wait,
win the
isn't
playoffs?
well the thing is though, the NFC West is not up for grabs. So like the NFC East is.
I mean, besides Seattle, but like,
West. The NFC West is already taken, my guy.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one else is gonna take that but the Rams.
oh shit, yeah, I forgot about the Rams for a second.
I forgot about the
completely-
best.
Guys,
team in the
Google
league.
the
Unless
Oakland
half the
Raiders.
team gets
Guys.
injured.
Wait, what
Guys,
happened?
Google the Oakland Raiders and look at their Wikipedia thing.
Oh dear God.
Oh my god.
Doing it right
I
now.
just Googled
Doing it for
it.
the stream.
Let's go.
Wait.
They played their
that
last game.
quarterback completely dominated their team. Who did it? Who did it? Screenshot. Fuck. Hold up.
No, that is beautiful.
Who did?
Oh,
Haley,
that is.
tell me about the Oakland Raiders.
Somebody
Did you guys
post
see-
that.
Did you guys see
Okay,
did you guys
this
see
is the roster for the Raiders.
American
Fuck you,
Football
Siri.
Conference 1970 to 2008? Nick Mullins removes team from NFL.
Oof.
So,
Nick
okay.
Mullins, President Nick Mullins, mascot Nick Mullins.
I think he's actually trending right now on Twitter. Like, I think he's number one trending. I think he's. Hold up. Let me look. Nick Mullins is number one.
Jesus. I just like
Epic.
removed from the league.
Epic.
Nick Mullins
Epic.
removes team from the league.
And I
Wait,
posted
hold
it.
up, what he... Giants passed on
I
Nick
posted
Mullins
it.
for a running back.
NFL allows late trade. For
Oh, by the
Giants
way,
as they
guys.
trade for Nick Mullins.
By the way, guys. Tomorrow you can get a free Doritos Locos taco.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Thanks,
What's that?
Mookie.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
No, it was
Taco
today.
Friday.
It was today.
If only
Free
Hugh Jackson had Nick Mullins.
Free tacos.
Who needs Baker?
By the way, at least for here in Houston, they were.
Oh my God. Mullins has almost as many passing touchdowns in one half of football as Marcus Mariota has all year.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Okay, so hold on. Can we talk about the Titans?
Yeah.
And what the hell that team is?
You know, a playoff team last year, and now.
they got a new head
Did
coach.
they
They're
really
Screwed
deserve
them
to be a
over.
playoff team? Did
They
they
were
really deserve
overrated
to?
last year.
No, they
so
didn't.
If the Texans were healthy last year, Titans don't sniff the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. True.
You're exactly right. I think if Deshaun Watson was healthy throughout that entire year and their defense was healthy, they're a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, definitely. With how they were playing, there's no way you can't consider them to be at least.
I
I
think
mean, shit. This
I
will
think
like.
next year we have for this draft we have a first and then 2 second
See you,
rounders.
Frick.
So next year can be a really big year for the Texans.
Actually, I think they go this year, like make a deep run.
I think we
believe.
make it to the divisional, but then we lose.
It depends on who they play in the divisional.
you
I'll
gotta-
say
you
that.
gotta- you
Guys,
gotta
go to
play
the Wikipedia page of the Raiders and look at the president and the owner and the
yeah.
coach and the GM.
You've.
Oh dear God.
Oh
Is
my
it all
God.
Nick Mullins?
It's all Nick Mullins.
Is it actually?
The internet's such a great place. I look like
Ladies
it's
and gentlemen, oh my God.
I still just love the fact that someone said that they were in
The
the
team
Nick
nicknames. The team Nick Mullins destroyed.
Hold on, let me point this out.
Mascot Nick Mullen.
Nick Mullins, majority owner.
Wait, 2018. Nick Mullins removes team from the NFL.
AFC West 1970 2018. Nick Mullins moves team.
Oh God.
Nick Mullins moved the Oakland Raiders not to Las Vegas, but to nowhere.
Wait, where is this? Is this all on the Wikipedia page?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's the Nick Mullins stuff?
It's on the
Other than
right hand
the
side.
stuff you're just not talking about.
It's at the very top. All of
Yeah.
it's at the top.
You know the that right side where it says all the team dates and all that.
2018 Nick Mullins routine.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh my God. The team Nick Mullins destroyed. This is.
This
Who's
is great.
doing this?
You know,
Who's-
now I have to look up.
So I want to point this out. Nick Mullins came from the same college as the good old man Brett Favre.
Yep.
Nick Mullins is Brett Favre reincarnate.
Brett Favre 2. Electric Boogaloo.
You know what the funny thing is?
I wonder where he's going to be traded to, because that's what happened to Favre. He started with the Falcons, moved to the Packers, went off.
Can't get
He's
off
gonna-
the cocaine.
He's gonna get
Nah.
traded to the
Cut it.
He's about
What?
to get,
Oh yeah. Speaking of this, 49ers halftime ceremony is finally giving they're gonna give T.O. his ring.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I forgot about that. Since your boy went to Tuscaloosa for his Hall of Fame speech. Wait, hold on.
No, it all got changed. It all got changed.
No, they
No,
changed it
somebody
back.
changed it. No.
Wikipedia, you assholes.
Right?
Okay,
Wikipedia,
so-
you assholes.
Ooh, here's a thought, guys. The Raiders are 0-5 when leading at halftime.
So that means the one game they won.
So they're gonna win, right?
Yo, I'm gonna go in and change the 49ers page.
Do it.
To
Do it.
the
Nick
San
Mullins
Francisco 49ers.
Yes. The Nick Mullins team.
Yo.
Do it.
I can't
Do
wait
it for the memes.
I can't wait for next week's Gridiron Heights, where it shows Nick Mullins just destroying.
I
the
still
Raiders.
can't get over the Nick Foles one.
I still can't get over Pat Mahomes' voice in it.
I know.
Actually, real good.
Did you guys see the Halloween party?
Yeah.
The
on Tyrese
Purge.
channel.
The Purge.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I love
Halloween
that.
party. Pretty great.
Off topic,
I
but
love
what
that.
happened?
How pissed off Pat
I
got.
lost the Nick Foles.
Okay, we have a comment. Off topic, but what happened to Marcus Davenport?
Marcus Davenport. He was the Saints guy,
Thank
right?
you, Saints. By the way.
Thank you, Saints. Very cool.
No, I got banned off of Wikipedia.
What?
Ah, no.
I think that happened to me a while ago when I
Okay, so
edited the
Davenport,
Oh man,
right?
Cowboys
who
one.
gets banned off of
Davenport, right?
Wikipedia?
Me.
What
I've
type
been
of
banned.
little bitch
But-
gets banned off of Wikipedia?
I know who Marcus Davenport is, but quite honestly, at the same time, I don't.
Marcus Davenport, I think's been bent. I think. Don't quote me on that.
Wait, what?
But he was a developmental pick to begin with. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Marcus Davenport.
So,
Oh wait.
But the real question.
Oh, he's the rookie.
The real question is, what position does Taysom Hill actually play?
All of them. He
He
plays football.
quarterback in high school.
He plays
Played
football.
quarterback in high school.
But what does he play now?
He plays
The
football. He plays the football position.
Yeah, God, he plays God.
He plays the football position.
I
He's
think
been running
he's
routes
pretty
in
much his own
practice.
position.
He's been running routes in some practice.
He's played tight end. He's rushed the punter.
Did you see?
Um,
He returns
He's
kicks.
thrown
Yeah.
passes.
Did you
He's
see?
returned kicks.
Did you see last week's game?
Brady
He was
could never.
getting snaps at wide receiver.
Oh dear God.
He was
This
running
man.
routes. He
This
is
man.
at practice.
Brady could never.
They are teaching him how
Brady
to run
could.
routes at practice.
You know who can't catch the ball?
Brady,
Des.
Tom Brady.
Cooper.
Hey, shut up.
But you know who did? I'm
Nick
not going to
Foles.
say Nick Foles. I'm going to say Baker
sorry.
Mayfield.
I'm sorry.
Chad Centurious Bear
I
fan
don't get-
says
how did-
he plays offensive weapon.
Philly
and
for
special
some
teams.
reason, the Philly special for
All we're waiting
the
for him
very
is to
beginning
play
of the
offense.
year.
I mean defense.
You've seen it all off season. How are you surprised by it and not ready for it?
It's just
I thought every team was gonna try to run it at least once
Yeah,
after week 1. I was like,
I don't
it's
get
gonna
how it
happen.
worked so many times.
It's gonna happen at least once a week now.
So the real question is, who actually wins the NFC East, and why is it Dallas?
Because Amari Cooper's gonna go off.
Wait,
and
what?
win my fantasy league. That's why.
You're right.
You know, we shit talk this fucking trade and like Amari not being great. But
Let me say this: there was potential if they didn't do the trade. It was going to be a top 10 pick, and they were probably going to take a receiver, which would have been an extreme reach.
yeah, I
But
can actually see that.
receivers in this draft class.
If DK Metcalf doesn't declare, everyone else is like 15 to 20.
Yeah.
On average, is where
Yeah,
they're being
AJ
taken.
Brown and the other guy from Ole Miss.
Yeah, and DK Metcalf is like being compared to like Calvin Johnson, but no one knows if he's going to declare this year.
Well, I know he's gonna be drafted by.
the Raiders so they can finally fix that mistake?
No, they're probably gonna get like a top 2 pick and then end up taking Nick Bosa.
The 49ers are
gets
about
the
to
number
score
one-
another touchdown.
Oh yes, he
Jesus
ties Marcus
Christ.
Mariota this year.
Please.
First and goal at Oakland's
Damn
5.
near-
Wait, how?
So,
How did they
Kevin
get there?
Byard has Kevin Byard. If he throws 3 more touchdowns, if Kevin Byard throws 3 more touchdown passes, he leads the Titans in passes that he's thrown. Just a reminder about that.
Oh my god.
So let's talk about good old famous Jameis.
Famous
Crab
James.
legs.
He
So
can mature
is he a
off the
bust?
field. He'll be
is
fine.
he a bust?
I don't
See-
know how he was so good his rookie year, but now
Wow.
he's just
Don't
like
talk to me about that. I'm a Cowboys fan. I know about that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Nick Mullins bombed
sorry.
it to Kittle for 70 yards.
That's how they got downfield so fast.
Well, it's official. Mullins has officially tied Marcus Mariota in touchdowns.
They haven't scored a touchdown yet.
Yo, why didn't we start Nick Mullins in fantasy?
Oh, nope, they just scored
Guys?
touchdown.
I'm gonna go pick him up real quick.
Nick Mullins. Nick
I'll be
Mullins
back.
is guys. Nick Mullins is 14 for 19, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Let's
Jesus.
remember, it's the Raiders.
His passer rating is 155.2.
It's perfect. Literal perfect.
It's great.
Oh, Nick Mullins.
It's great because Bleacher Report always puts like little like emoticons next to the quarterbacks on how well they're doing, and
Nick Money Mullins.
it's a picture of a fucking goat.
Yes. The obvious choice for the goat.
I'm gonna set a VPN to motherfucking Denmark and edit the 49ers page.
Yes.
You get banned in Denmark.
You
Ban
going
all
to
of Denmark.
Gets arrested.
Yeah, I mean, he's a gay baby.
Shut up.
So, I got a question for y'all. How many points? There's 2 games I want to talk about. Points, like overall. How many points do you think
The Cowboys score easily 21.
Kansas City and Cleveland are gonna score combined?
Wait, who's KC playing?
Cleveland.
Combined?
I could see around 50.
Actually, I'm gonna actually lowball it.
You think it's
I
gonna be a
it's only
defensive
gonna
game?
amount to 30 total.
I hope
So-
it's like the one Oklahoma Texas Tech game where they
Yes, we're
scored like
getting Mahomes.
120 plus combined.
We're getting Mahomes Mayfield 2, guys. The greatest matchup of the year.
Well, let me point this out. The Browns do lead the league in turnovers, and Denzel
Yeah,
Ward is.
Yeah, but they haven't played Patrick Mahomes yet. That man's smoking.
Well, Patrick Mahomes hasn't played Denzel Ward yet, so
That's true.
That is
Their
true.
turnovers are good, but actually stopping the offense is
Okay,
not
so
the same thing.
another. What will be the score for Rams Saints?
It's gonna be over 60 total. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, definitely.
this week is loaded with good games.
I do not think that the Rams are going to play good defense. I think it's going to be more of a shootout. That's what that game's going to be. The Saints, they
And Cooper
already
Kupp
can't play
might be
defense.
Coming back as well, so
I have the
Is-
Saints winning that. Who do y'all got?
I have the Saints as well.
I have Saints. I also think Alvin Kamara will have a great game.
Actually,
I
he's
don't know.
sick.
Wait, what?
He's sick.
Is he not
Alvin
playing?
Kamara's sick.
He's not really sick. Dang, did
Well, he did not practice today, so that's
Well,
something.
he's
to
got,
look-
Okay,
he's got a
so
little bit
then
of time.
Rodgers hasn't been at half the practices. He's played every
So,
single game.
Edelman-
Yeah, but he has a knee injury though.
Okay, look, Edelman sat out on Wednesday because of illness.
Yeah,
And
but it's
Edelman-
Thursday.
Edelman set a season high for playing last week.
Yeah, but it's Thursday.
Yes, we still got plenty of.
That's closer to the game. That it.
He's
And
fine.
if you
He
look out,
ain't
if you
sick.
look at the injury report tomorrow, or well, If he does not practice tomorrow, I see concern. Let's put it that way.
Chad Centrist Bear fan says, I can't wait for people to say we should have drafted Mullins instead of Trubisky.
You should have. I bet Mullins can throw a Hail Mary properly.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me point
Nobody can throw a Hail Mary like Aaron Rodgers. He was getting hit. Like, only Aaron Rodgers can make that kind of throw.
Hold up, did you just say no one can throw a Hail Mary?
No, okay.
Like Aaron
look,
Rodgers.
look at the Cardinals,
Roger
alright?
Staubach was Aaron Rodgers before Aaron Rodgers.
True. Alright. This age of quarterbacks. Alright?
Okay,
Aaron Rodgers.
I'll agree to that.
Aaron Rodgers
Roger
gets...
Staubach was the better version of Aaron Rodgers before Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers gets smacked. He's being hit. One arm he's just being walloped. And he throws this Hail Mary to Jeff Janis. Perfectly placed.
That are on ascendant planes. Let's bring up the Jamarcus Russell one on one knee.
I don't want to talk about Jamarcus Russell.
You feel like a 70-yard bomb on one knee. So, I mean, that's worth bringing up.
Yeah. The fact that he had no leg strength in that. That's
The
just...
only good thing he did.
Was that 70-yard bomb?
No. Remember that one, like, gigantic run?
Well, we are talking about
gigantic on two different levels.
So everything is
That
gigantic.
kettle catch, that kettle catch before the touchdown was a one-handed catch. Kittle grabbed that out of the hair.
So, okay, Kittle. Is he a top tight end or not?
No,
Nah.
not at all.
No.
But he did catch 4 for 52 yards. With a naked guy undressing in the background. Greatest gift of all time.
Who's the best tight end in the league?
Jeff Swaim.
Calvin Benjamin.
Tight end.
Calvin Benjamin!
Jeff Swaim.
Exactly.
I honestly think the best tight end in the league right now is Kelsey.
Are you
Kelsey
kidding?
and Ertz
No,
starting to make
I
a
will
case
not.
for
I will
himself.
not give Kelsey that much credit because he
Ertz is
cannot
pretty good,
block
too.
worth a crap.
That or Olsen. I'd say those two. This year. Gronkowski.
This year.
Gronkowski this year has been when the ball.
I'm gonna bring up a really interesting statistic, okay?
Well,
And it's undisputable. Rico Gathers leads all tight ends in yards per reception.
Yeah, but does he lead in touchdowns? Because that's where Eric Ebron leads.
Can he
Eric
block
Ebron-
as good as Robert Gronkowski?
Because he's the only person big enough Dak can hit.
I know, but still, it's the greatest thing ever. He leads him with like 16 on average.
Eric
And
Ebron
all tight
has
ends.
7 touchdowns this year. That's the most in the NFL.
Oakland just got a 3 and out.
Austin Hooper has like 14 hurdles, and he's a white guy.
You're a
A new message from a Chad Centrist Bear fan. Who would finish a buffet first? Calvin Benjamin, Eddie Lacy, or Andy Reid?
Trick question, me.
Wait, who was the last
If
one?
it's Chinese
Who was
food,
the
Eddie
last one?
Lacy.
Andy Reid. Andy Reid was the last one.
Andy Reid. He's been
Andy
fat his
Reid.
whole life.
Well, here's the stupid thing. It'd be none of them.
Because they would never stop.
I'm gonna throw the wild card out there, Ryan Switzer, because the skinny guy always wins those.
Actually true.
It'd be
I
Darren
still hate that we traded
Sproles.
Switzer. I hate that we traded him. Pissed. Hella. Darren Sproles?
He'd win the buffet
Work.
contest. Nobody expects the little man.
Well, I didn't know Deshaun Watson sacked Derek Carr from us for 4 yards.
Nice.
What?
Deshaun Watson's a 49er lineman.
Yeah, not number 97, D. Watson.
Okay, here's a question. Who is the best linebacker in the league right now?
Right now, career-wise, or are
No,
we
just
talking?
right now this season, week 8.
This season.
Actually, I'm gonna say Leighton Vander Esch or Jalen Smith, one or the other.
Who are we
We're
talking
not
about?
talking about on your team, dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm being unbiased here. Luke Kuechly's.
I'm being unbiased here, but here are
about,
2 people from my team.
Are we talking about best linebacker?
Yep.
Yeah.
You could make the case for Jalen Smith. You easily
Darius
could.
Leonard.
Yes,
Darius
Darius Leonard. Yep. Nope.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No contest.
Correct.
He wins it.
Okay.
Correct.
There you go.
Second
right
best,
there.
Dante Hightower.
Okay, how about
First
this?
best,
Would
Jalen
you say
Smith.
Blake Martinez makes top 10?
He makes top 15. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Blake Martinez does.
Okay.
Yeah, top 50. Yeah, that's reasonable.
I mean, he's just everywhere over the field. Like there's not really a
So is
play that
Sean
he
Lee,
doesn't
but
affect.
no one talks about Sean Lee.
I love Sean Lee,
Comeback player
honestly.
Because nobody wants to
this
talk
year.
about the Cowboys.
Comeback player.
Who wins comeback player of the year? My
That's
vote is
either Waterloo.
Julian
It has
Edelman.
to be.
Julian Edelman.
John
Julian
Watson.
Edelman.
Not
especially
Deshaun Watson.
being suspended for 4 weeks. If he has
Comeback
a
player
good
of the year.
Josh
Hold
Gordon.
up.
Nope.
Think on
If you
this.
say any Dallas Cowboy player, I'm gonna tell you no immediately.
Tony Romo.
Comeback player has
Well,
to
actually,
be
I'll tell you who wins it next year.
Who?
It will be a
Say
Cowboys
Sha-
player.
Are you gonna say Sean Lee?
No, I'm going to say Travis Frederick.
Jack.
Okay, you know what? I think we can all
Is he
agree on
gonna come
this.
back next year?
Let's say Ryan Shazier does come back to play football. I think
If
he would
Shazier
have.
comes back, it'll be Shazier.
He would have a
Without a
very
If Shazier
great
comes back,
chance.
he should win
He should get to the Hall of Fame instantly, without a
a
doubt.
complimentary Super Bowl if he comes back. They should just give him a ring. Like, after not being able to walk for however long he wasn't able to walk and then coming back and playing football, that's some Teddy Bruschi level shit, bro.
And I'm pretty sure he's serious about it too. Like he's dead serious.
Watch the Falcons game against Cincinnati.
My ACT essay was about him.
Where Eifrit's ankle basically exploded.
Oh no!
Yep, I saw that live.
Ah.
Did explode.
It
Oh,
Just like
I remember
Shelby's
that.
head.
popped
Did
in
you
his
guys
leg.
watch last year when
Andy
Jordan
Dalton
Stewart
dropped his
broke
balls in our
his-
mouth.
Hey,
Yeah.
so Tyler Eifert's ankle exploded, right?
Yes.
When doesn't
Was it just as bad as Shelby's
Oh.
head?
Oh God.
Fuck.
I saw that live, and I'm still pissed about that.
Somebody, their name is random user, says JJ Watt will win comeback player of the year.
I like this.
TJ or
year,
JJ?
Ooh.
TJ.
Ooh.
I mean
That's a good
JJ.
one.
I
Ooh.
can
That's
see
a good
that,
one.
yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
I actually forgot that he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
No,
you.
not
I
at
said
all. We can't hear
I
you.
said JJ earlier. Nobody said nothing.
Oh.
I think JJ or Deshaun have a strong case for that.
I said JJ or Luck.
Ooh,
Oh,
actually,
fuck.
Andrew Luck.
wins
Oh.
Not
it. Luck
Andrew
Auto
Luck.
wins it.
No,
Luck Auto wins it.
Andrew Luck sucks. Fight me.
Oh no.
I mean,
the man's on
I will
pace.
fight you. What's your address?
1, 2, 3. Fuck.
Squad's gonna pull up on your ass.
Hey, don't fight Columbus saying that Luck
Yeah.
sucks, man.
I'm
We'll give us all
telling
a
on you.
lecture about that.
Columbus blocked me.
You lost a lot of
she
people.
did.
Who does? Yeah. Who is
Stafford blocked me.
Columbus blocked me because I
Yeah.
told them that the the AFC South was not up for grabs.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll disagree there.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
no,
saying,
no,
that,
this is
but
what he
it's
said.
obvious that the fucking Texans have it.
I know it's.
This year, no.
Texans are going to win it.
Yeah,
Even
he said, "Oh yeah, the Colts can easily win if they just win all these games straight." And I was
they
like,
pretty
"Dude,
much
that's
have
not
to win
gonna
out,
happen."
Yeah, but
You can't run the table.
And I told him that he's like, and I was about to explain why, and then he just blocks me.
they'd pretty much almost have to win out, but there's
Oh my
a
God.
chance. But
Score update.
The
The way
Columbus
I have
do
it-
NFL
Hey,
debates.
guys, score update for
No.
San Francisco. Robert Mustard ran 52 yards for a touchdown. Scores now
who
30.
are these people?
Robert Mostard, actually, I have him on my bench right now. I hate myself now. I
How's
think I
Jalen
have-
was it
Richard
a-
doing?
It was a.
How's Jalen Richard doing? He has 2 attempts for 4 yards.
I'm talking receiving.
Oh, receiving, he has 2 targets, 2 receptions for 27.
Yeah, I should have started. It's Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert.
Did he catch it or what?
I have him on my bench right now.
I mean, he technically only has like 12 points.
12.7.
Oh, yeah.
Kittle has
67.
20 in PPR.
Yeah, but I should have started him over Amari Cooper.
Oh, definitely over.
Wait,
Amari
you started
Cooper.
Amari Cooper?
I'd keep Cooper on the bench for at least a week, see how he does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That Titans
Actually, I
D
don't-
is.
Yeah,
Pretty-
Cooper with
Yes,
his
but
first week there,
think
they're gonna
about
try to
the
incorporate him.
Titans
So
are a weird team that can win games that they aren't supposed to win at all.
6-9 to 6-9.
My two
What's
best players are out this week, so I had to start Amari Cooper.
Man, I'm super happy. I got
All my
lucky.
best players are out this week.
I got lucky in my draft, and I was able to get Alvin Kamara and Julio Jones.
Oh, random user is Chargers.
I was camping, so all my shit got auto drafted, and I was pissed with half my team.
I got
Oh,
pretty lucky. So I have
Oh,
this.
here. I have my league pulled up. This is what. So I have Kirk Cousins and Deshaun Watson as my QBs.
by the way,
I
it
got
looks like we're about to
Zeke.
get Jules 11 in here.
Zeke, Tariq Cohen, and Julio Jones, and Travis Kelce.
At a 5-person league.
No, 12-man. PPR.
I could tell you my finish right now. It's Patrick Mahomes, Julio Jones, Julian Edelman, Robert Woods, Alvin Kamara, Kerryon Johnson, Greg Olson, and
And your boy also picked Nick Chubb off waivers in a heartbeat.
Why in a heartbeat? Why in a heartbeat?
It's a run-first team. He's going to have the volume.
Here's my fantasy.
they have another
Aaron Rodgers, Alvin Kamara, Itzo Smith, Brandon Cooks, Juju,
But I also
Graham,
got Marlon
Cobb,
Mack, though, so.
Tavecchio, and Rams defense.
I'm actually running the Cowboys D.
10-person team.
This
That's what she said.
This
The
week
fantasy
would be
team is Big Ben, Chris Carson, Isaiah
Kirk
Corral,
Cousins,
Keenan
Todd
Allen,
Gurley, Nick Chubb.
Edelman,
I traded
Cook.
Keenan Allen in a heartbeat.
I got Tyreek Hill, Cortland Sutton, Greg Olson, Devontae Parker. Got Golden Tate and T.Y. on the bench. John Baez.
Okay, so I can pick O.J. Howard off waivers, should I?
Definitely, for sure.
with the
But I
way.
already
Why
have
is he
Travis
still
Kelce.
on? Pick him up. You can use him as a flex if you have no other option.
I have Nick Chubb, though.
Who's your other running back?
Quan and Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack's on a bye this week, so I'm not running him.
I'm with Saquon.
I
It
think you
sucks.
should still pick him up. There's no reason he should be on the waivers.
Just trade him, pick him up just to trade him.
For someone that doesn't have a tight end.
You mean everyone that didn't draft Kelce or Ertz?
I mean, I drafted Graham. I thought he was going to do decent. I was wrong.
I got really lucky with my tight ends. I had Greg Olson, so he got injured. And I'm like, just whatever. I'll pick it up OJ Howard, and then right away he went off, and I just traded OJ for somewhat Chris Herndon. I think it's how you say it on the Jets.
Hold up,
and he's doing pretty well.
Hold up, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna say, hey, this man's got Jack Doyle, okay? No, he's got David Njoku. I'm gonna send him see about this. I'm gonna say, hey, you want to give me Todd Gurley?
That's
OJ
one
Howard.
annoying thing about having Gurley. I try to make trades with anyone, but no matter what, even if it's a good trade, all they say is, "Yeah, no, I want Gurley." Like,
Yep.
I'm gonna say,
Nick
hey,
Mullins
1
is
for
number
1.
3 trending in the United States.
What?
Has he gotten 4 TDs yet?
What is Nick Mullins doing?
Yeah. I think he has.
He's the GOAT.
Brett Favre, 7,695 yards, 52 touchdowns at Southern Miss. Nick Mullins, 11,194 yards and 87 touchdowns at Southern Miss. Brett Favre threw a pick 6 on his first career pass. Nick Mullins threw touchdowns on his first 2 career drives.
Nick Mullins now has as many
Confirmed.
TD passes as the entire Buffalo
Bills
team. Stop reading the same tweets, you cunt.
Oof.
I'm so glad I didn't pick that game tonight.
Jimmy Garoppolo, who does this Nick Mullins guy think he is?
I like this because if Gruden was in the booth, he'd be foaming at the mouth over Nick Mullins, and he's saying he's a football player, man.
I was just about to read that one.
Q Jackson, I wanted Wentz, Watson, and Mahomes. Browns would be winning by now if we'd done it my way in year one. Field Yates quoted that saying, and Nick Mullen.
NFL wide receivers have 4 touchdowns passes. Buffalo Bills have 3, and Nick Mullins has 3.
No, 49er. So, my boy urinating tree, the tank is supposed to go to the other way. Someone stop Nick Mullins before he ruins San Francisco's dreams of Nick Bosa. Here's a stat. In 2018, Travis Kelce is the highest graded tight end, but you know, second best?
Who?
George Kittle. So the real question is this a fluke?
Well, it's because of the game tonight. I mean, that's why he's graded so high right now. Mullins is playing right now.
True.
Literally among men.
Why do I feel like a team's gonna try and trade for Mullins? I just feel like it.
No one can trade anymore.
Cowboys tried it. Cowboys traded Dak Prescott for Nick Mullins.
Cowboys break the rules to trade for Nick Mullins.
Breaking news.
You guys ever hurt your knee
Cowboys goes
before?
off season. Huh?
Have you guys ever hurt your knee before? This is completely off topic.
Yes, I've heard my.
Yeah.
I tore my A.
It's awesome.
That
Nice.
I still like. I don't know why, but it is hurting again tonight, and I will always.
The weather
feel it.
getting cold. Or
Yeah, it's Idaho. It's always fucking cold.
It's Idaho. Potatoes.
We always got potatoes.
because when it
You know what? You
cools
can be
down-
quiet.
When it cools down here in Texas, my
Oh shoot, where you at in Texas, dog?
Houston.
Oh, we're too far.
Hey.
Never mind. You're too far.
Here, I'm guessing you're Dallas.
Nope.
Fort Worth.
Nope.
Those are all
Austin.
Waco.
It was Waco.
Yeah, I said Waco. Hell yeah. I only know
Close.
that because of the Colt.
You're close. Not in Waco.
Oh my God, the Raiders had another 3 and out.
You're 3 and out. Answer Stephenville, Texas.
I only know like 6 Texas cities. I guarantee
Good.
not one person knows an Idaho city.
Idaho,
Nope.
Idaho.
But no, my right leg, because I basically my right. When it cools down here in Texas, my right leg always hurts.
Yeah. It is cooling down. It does hurt.
So what is with the Raiders having cleanish uniforms, but they always suck?
I mean,
Cleanest.
it's the
Have you
Raiders.
seen the Patriots throwbacks?
The Patriots throwbacks are nothing on the Cowboys color rush.
Texans
You
color
can't
rush
choose
is
the
nice.
Cowboys are the best for everything.
I just said the Raiders jerseys are the best in the league.
The Texans color rush is pretty good.
But that Cowboys color rush is
Nobody cares.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Patriots color rush.
Thank you.
okay. Let me throw.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Is it
a really
the-
nice uniform.
Is it the Bills alternate? That's the red on blue.
I think so.
I love that jersey. The red mane with the blue highlights. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It may be the throwback, but I
really
love
like
that
the
jersey.
Rams blue and yellow uniforms.
I like the St. Louis
I like
Rams
them.
jerseys. I only like the LA Rams jerseys.
Oh man, that's so great just to read.
I'm so
Oh, no.
happy.
I
about
hate the
when Nick
Packers color
Mullins is
rush.
Setting the league on fire.
When Nick
What?
Mullins is
Listen to this. I like wedding. I like the wedding ring. The wedding ring on Mullins, a force field for potential porn stars who might want to distract him with season dates and make his ligaments weaken.
Nice.
So, did you guys hear that whole thing, like the porn star deal with Jimmy G? It's apparently like a curse or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's been tied with NBA stars as well, and them getting hurt.
Kind of like the Madden curse sort of thing. Except,
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
not.
Except it's screwing
Yeah.
porn stars. Big Dick Nick be like,
Fuck Big Dick Nick. More like Tiny Tit Tebow.
So
daily reminder: Tebow has had a very uneventful baseball career.
Yeah. Play.
I think he still plays baseball. I think.
Stuff for college
Yeah, but
football.
he's just in the minors, so it's not like he's in the.
What do you mean? Tebow's gonna go into the majors and lead in home runs and hits next year.
Celtics are 3 threes away from setting NBA record for most made in a single game.
Wait, what?
Celtics are literally analing the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, what? No.
We got anal by the Kings. Your point.
So is this somewhere?
The Bucks are only down by 6. It's not like they're getting destroyed.
But it's not like they're not getting destroyed.
I mean, they could be.
It's only 113 and 107 with 3 minutes in the fourth.
We're undefeated. Come on.
No.
Daniel Carlson gets kicked. I mean, gets cut and then signs with the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Gets cut by the Vikings.
Alright, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, yep. See you, man.
Who's up?
See ya, Gucci gang. It's poop butt ass.
Poop butt ass. Alright.
Poop butt ass.
So, in other words, the Packers.
I swear to God, I hate you.
Do you not know that my name was poop butt ass?
No.
Yeah,
But it
my-
makes sense since you have a Detroit picture.
Oh.
my name was poop butt ass. And then I got arrested, and then yeah, it was like
You
yeah,
got arrested? Hold up. What?
What?
You know what's better than him getting arrested?
What?
His father getting arrested by the same cop.
Yeah.
So, like, poop butt ass. You got arrested, my guy?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
8 ounces of Mary Iguana.
Oh, nice, bro.
Christ.
Alright, I'm outie. I'll talk
That's
to you guys
baller.
later.
So,
See you, man.
Are we live like 95 right now?
Yes.
Whoa.
Alright, where are we live on?
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube? Alright, guys, I gotta make a special announcement, guys. Everyone,
Do it.
we have an announcement to make. Subscribe to PewDiePie so he can beat T-Series.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no.
Should we wrap it up for the night though? At least
Yeah, I think we should.
Still talk to each other.
Yeah, we could, but are we gonna?
I mean, we've been going for what, like 2 hours now?
About an hour and a half, yeah.
Actually, yeah, 2.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any real topic this last
Yeah,
hour.
let's at least do one actual topic.
Wait a minute. You guys been live for 2 hours.
Almost, yeah.
That's baller.
Jeez. Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
Nice.
Okay, here's a topic. Here's a topic we can talk about. What will be the top 5 draft next year for the 2019 draft?
The top
Raiders,
ooh. Giants,
Giants,
Niners.
Raiders, Giants, Cardinals,
Niners.
Saints. They're
Yeah,
booty.
Raiders, Giants, Cardinals, Niners.
Raiders are gonna pull like
Now, hold
what
up,
the
hold up.
Cowboys did back in the '90s, man. Get a bunch of
Raiders,
draft picks.
Niners. Wait, no, Raiders, Giants, Bills, Cardinals, Niners. There we go. Rounds of the top 5.
Bills.
No, I've got
Bills.
Raiders, Cardinals, Browns, Jets, and then Niners.
Bills. I think the Jets get like the 6 overall. I think the Bills are worse.
Who's gonna get the first overall though?
Raiders.
Raiders for sure.
I would say the typical cop-out answer of the Cleveland Browns, but they're kind of good now.
Not good, but they're
They have untapped talent.
They're doing about as good as the Packers.
Than they've been, so
they have what the Cleveland fans have been asking.
I think they'll still be in the top 5 though.
If they would have a good coach,
who goes in the top 5?
Like 5 and something.
Who goes in the top 5, and how many are defensive linemen?
You're gonna have Bosa and Ed Oliver for sure.
Yeah, Bosa for sure, man.
I think
Bosa for sure goes number 1 overall.
Probably.
1-2, right there. Bosa, Ed Oliver. I think.
Dumb question. Is Nick Bosa related to Joey Bosa?
Yes, they're brothers.
That's his brother.
Yeah, because I don't keep that much track of college football until the draft comes in.
Let's put it this way. It'll go Nick Bosa, and if Justin Herbert declares, it'll be Nick Bosa, Justin Herbert.
So, all right. So we're gonna have 3 Watts and 2 Bosas in the NFL next year.
There's also supposed to be a Josh Allen linebacker.
And there's also going to be a Ridley coming out
of Kentucky.
Oh my lord!
Calvin Ridley's brother is coming out soon as well.
Holy shit!
Calvin Ridley has a brother?
Well, there's
Ridley.
I think he's at Kentucky,
Georgia,
isn't he?
I swear the Falcons draft him.
Okay, so before I
they're gonna pull like what the Seahawks did with the freaking Shaquem Griffin brothers.
Oh yeah, there's them two as well. Oh my lord!
And then there's the twins on the Pats.
Yeah, we got the McCourty twins. We actually have 2 pairs of twins. We got the Hollister twins and we got the McCourty twins.
And then the Cowboys have the Smith brothers.
Real shit?
Jalen Smith and Rod Smith.
Oh.
There's the Reed brothers.
Stephon Diggs' brother may be coming in soon.
Oh my
really?
God. We got to stop.
He goes to Alabama as a cornerback.
There's
we got
Eric
the Coleman
Reed and
triplets.
Justin Reed.
Does my voice chat work?
Justin and Eric Reed. Justin and Eric Reed.
Justin and Eric Reed.
Reed has done.
I gotta say, with for being 3rd round, their first pick being a 3rd round, Texans did an amazing job.
He was a
first
round talent.
Yeah,
he was a first round talent.
He's doing great in coverage, and I still think, based off stats that I've seen, I don't think he's missed a tackle yet.
He's like Leighton Vander Esch. His arms are so dang long for his size.
I don't know how he fell to us.
Vander Esch
but
has been putting in work while Sean Lee was injured, like top notch.
For real, and that man, have you seen what's his freaking wingspan?
I have no fucking clue, man, but he's been a great caliber linebacker.
That man's wingspan is freaking god tier. I think he measured like at 10.5 or 11 inches.
I mean, his wingspan, is it going to be larger or smaller than Oliver's? You know that cornerback that I'm talking about, right?
Oliver.
Yeah, the one that got, no. Oh shoot, I forgot his first name. Oliver, the guy that got drafted by the Atlanta Falcons.
Isaiah Oliver.
Yeah, Isaiah Oliver, that guy.
He's kind of
back.
All right, guys.
Had to deal with the mom.
I think we should wrap this up here.
Hold on. I'd like to remind everyone: 2 years ago, the Raiders were 12-4, and it's supposed to be the next.
And we're
dynasty.
favorites. Daily reminder: the Raiders Cowboys were the favorites to go to the Super Bowl that year.
They were supposed to be the next dynasty, and now look at them.
Yep.
Right. So, the Mason.
All right.
They're not a dynasty.
They're 1-6 and losing to a 3rd-string QB right now.
Yeah, but he's the reincarnation of Brett Favre.
Yeah, the reincarnation of Brett Favre in the Bay Area.
All right, guys, let's start wrapping this up.
All right.
I come back just to wrap it up. Damn.
I think to close out, this has been pretty great.
I'd like to.
A lot we got covered. I think over the weekend.
I lost track of real topics the last hour, but
we should probably watch. I don't know what games everyone's gonna watch, but I'm probably gonna peek at a couple of the big name ones.
I'm probably gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to watch Titans Cowboys, which really depresses me because I got work that day.
Packers,
Okay.
Patriots, Rams games.
This
Those
is
are going to
the
be
first
big
Sunday
games to
all
watch.
all
I can't
eyes
wait.
on
3
Sunday
months.
will be Rams versus New Orleans, and then on Sunday night it's gonna be Packers and Patriots. That's
Yep.
the
Going
2 games
16-0.
that eyes are gonna be on.
I'll peak probably at one of the lower. I'll probably peak at one of the mid card games.
Mid like which ones?
Midweek, I don't know.
Rams, Saints, Texans, Broncos.
Probably
and
I'll
then
peak at
Seahawks,
Texans
Chargers.
Broncos. There's probably gonna be some.
I think Texas Broncos gonna low key be a real good
It's gonna be
game.
interesting.
When
It's
is
It's
the
gonna be
Cleveland
Demarius
Chiefs game?
Thomas revenge game.
I think the Texans
Yeah, true.
will win within 7 points, but I'm not sure.
Alright.
Alright. Gonna wrap up this recording here.
With Amari Cooper's stat line though, that I'm gonna keep up with. That is something I need to keep up with.
Wait, what's Amari's number now? Is it 89 or 19?
19. He took
Oh, okay.
Bryce's number.
He took Bryce's number.
Does
Why
anyone
would
know
you
what
want
Demarius
19?
Thomas' number is right now?
87.
87.
87
I think he
now?
got 88.
Okay.
Did he?
No,
Did he not get
No,
88?
because
No.
we have
He
a
has
tight
to
end
play-
88.
He has to play
Okay.
30% of the team's snaps to get a number change.
Chad's interest, I think he has like 4 right now.
So one last topic. Amari Cooper, are you gonna go the over or under on this? 4 for 40. That's that over under that.
I'll go.
I say over.
Over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say over
over.
because they're gonna
Over.
try to force
Seahawks
feed him.
game.
I think the catches is good, but I think we'll have more than 40. That.
He's
I
playing like
have
the
over
Titans.
on both.
I say 461. I say he gets 1 touchdown against the
I
Titans.
say 4 for 75.
1 touchdown.
No, 5 for 75 and a TD.
I'm gonna say 5 for 68 and a touchdown.
4 for 60 and a fumble.
Tell me the other day that
I
how
have
Amari
6
Cooper
for
is
63
still
and no
top 10 wide
touchdown.
receiver.
I'm gonna say 5 for 15, 20
Really?
yards, and 0 touchdowns.
I'm just gonna say 4 for 60 and a lost fumble. That's what I'm gonna go with. All right.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No,
three
he's gonna
for
drop
that's
it
logical.
that somebody picks off.
Somebody picks up.
All right. It was.
Pulling Earl Thomas catching that dead thing on his cap. God
All right. This was a great stream.
I think-
We're just gonna end it right here. Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody.
Wait. One
No.
last question. One last question.
One last question. Okay,
What's the
go.
name of the podcast? No, what's the name of the podcast? That's funny.
We have to figure that out still.
The official NFL podcast.
Nothing
All right,
official
Russ, I'll
about
wrap this
this.
up, Russ.
No, there
so
isn't.
I think we
Unofficial.
What's the
should-
plan to do the next one? The real question.
all of us should get
Basically,
together
whenever
to,
we can, whenever it's available.
We'll do one on Saturday. We'll do one on Saturday to like record our predictions for Sunday. How about that?
We can
Yeah.
do
That sounds
one.
Yeah, we
I
could do
think
that.
some of us
What
could
is
do
the person
one
who
on
gets the most
Saturday
right
or
get?
Saturday.
Okay. And on
Are
I
we
think.
gonna predict all our games or just some of the
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
bigger
predict
The
ones?
highlighted games, and then we might do all the games if you guys want to.
I think what
Yep.
we need to do for the predictions, at least America's Game of the Week, the Monday night game, Sunday night prime time.
We do
And
all
Thursday.
We're gonna have to be a lot more organized.
Wait, never mind, not
one
Thursday.
person at a time.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do all picks. We can figure it out within the next
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
while
Yeah.
we're doing it.
Now,
I think it was a great night tonight for everyone, and
I go beat by
hopefully-
Nick freaking Mullins.
hopefully,
Good night for
Saturday.
everybody but the Raiders.
I think Saturday. I think everyone should at least get a game that we can all pick from. Whoever wants to talk
Or
on
the Raiders
Saturday,
game.
and then Tuesday, we should all
Tuesday
get back together.
depends. Depends on when
poor
we do it.
Raiders.
Can we all meet at like after 10 for that podcast so everyone
Yeah.
AM or PM?
PM
Which
Okay.
day though?
Tuesday.
on Tuesday
I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah.
after
Yeah,
10.
that sounds good.
Remember,
Because
Central.
when I get off-
Central time's the
I'll be
time
fine
zone that
with
we're
I guess
using.
I'll be fine with that.
And I'll update you. It's either I'm going to get off at 10 or 8 or 8 or 10. So
All right.
I'll
yeah, I
update you
think
guys.
we should all get
From
back-
8 to 10. Nice.
I think
There we go.
should all
Great
get back
stream, guys. I'm
together
gonna end it
and
here.
recap the games for this week.